I'm live. Good morning, y'all. Put Sunny on the in-flight entertainment while we wait. Oh my God, Sunny's a mess. Warrior Grandma. He's been a little asshole lately. I think Sunny's going through the molt cycle, and he's reaching sexual maturity, and it's made him really, really aggressive. Oh my God, y'all. I just saw this morning. Well, I knew this yesterday, but allegedly Michelle Troconis was in the area of Jennifer Dulos on May 24th when Jennifer disappeared. That is what Norm Pattis alleges. I'm trying to find. Good morning, by the way, if I didn't say it. Andrew, I know, poor Laverne. Every time I look at Shirley, that little hen, I feel so guilty. I should not have left them alone, not even for a minute. I just saw this. I got a theory. I knew she wasn't riding around with Fotis while he was disposing of stuff and didn't know what was going on. She probably helped him kill Jennifer. They were both in on it, is what I say. Her court appearance lasted less than a minute. Must be nice. Normal person would have to wait there all day. So it lasted less than 30 seconds. She goes back to court September 20th. Of course, it goes on to say Richard Colangelo, the state's attorney, says Michelle did not take a polygraph exam. Okay. Pattis says that the prosecution turned over video to him that showed Michelle grocery shopping in Farmington the morning Jennifer disappeared. What was Michelle's original alibi? That she went to a friend's house to pick up a purse she left, I believe. Hey, Tanny, Carrie. My opinion, Warrior Grandma Sonny's attitude is not going to change. He's got that gang cock in him. I guess that fighting bloodline, I think. Unfortunately, he would tear me up if he had a chance. Andrew, she looks capable of murder. Hey, there's mac and cheese. Yeah, she does. Michelle Troconis. She's a hateful, hateful looking person. She really, really is. I got my hello. Well, I can't see it. Hello, fall, because I'm ready for this damn hot weather to be over, y'all. Hey, Val. Lady, what is it? Every time I sit here, she just comes here, sits, and stares at me. So I thought, I'm trying to figure out what Michelle's original alibi was. I'm pretty sure that they said she went to a friend's house to pick up a purse or return a purse, to do something, and she wasn't in the area that day. I think that's what happened, what she said. Damn it, I can't remember. Does anybody know? Hey, Waterski. Hey, Turquoise Kitten. Not me. I'm ready for summer to be over. Me too, Andrew. I'm tired of the heat. She thinks you're talking to yourself. Yeah, probably. She probably does think that. This is something funny. Lady's always by my side. But when I start to do a video, do those voiceovers, she is gone out of the room. I don't know why she don't like it. I talk to myself all the time, don't I, lady? She's like, yeah. I just have this feeling that Michelle and Fotis did this together. Oh, yeah, Norm Pattis calls the cops out as tattletale cops in opposition to gag order requests. Stupid headset keeps disconnecting. He says the police should put up or shut up in the case of Fotis Dulos. His lawyer said in a legal filing Monday, opposing a request from a prosecutor for a gag order. If the state genuinely believes it has the evidence to support an arrest of Mr. Dulos, it should come forward with it. He wrote in a memo filed Monday that targeted police leaks in the case. Fotis denies any involvement in the disappearance of his wife. He has the right to respond to damaging public comments fueled in large part by the warrant filed on existing charges and the, I don't know what that means, Soto Bose whispering of tattletale officers. Boy, he has a way with words, don't he? Tattletale officers. I guess the state's attorney, Richard Colangelo, last time he was in court with Pattis, it said they went back and forth for more than half an hour. He's an idiot. I can't stand Norm Pattis. So now Pattis is the one that came out and said that the evidence the cops turned over to him, it showed that Michelle Troconis was shopping in a grocery store in Farmington. Since Michelle is not going to cooperate with Norm and give Fotis an alibi, he's going to spin it to where it's all her. Wait and see. It will be that it was all Michelle and Fotis just helped her dispose of evidence. Probably. Hey, Katie, Southern Mom. The kids are still with Jennifer's mom, Mac and Cheese. Haven't seen you in a while, girl. Hey, Gisette. Ooh, Gisette's making a cake. Sounds yummy. I gotta go on a diet. Yeah, Tanny, I agree. They are very arrogant. He has bashed Jennifer and come out with the most craziest shit about her ever. I think he makes Fotis look worse. I mean, he looks fat enough as it is, but I think he makes him look worse, especially when he come out with the Gone Girl theory. And, he's basically come out and said he wants a hold of her medical records because he thinks she's crazy. Mac and cheese. I've been on and off YouTube. Yeah, I've not been watching much YouTube myself. I couldn't tell you what kind of drama's going on because I don't know. And Tanny, I think that Michelle will save her own ass and make a plea deal. Is Candy in here? Hey, y'all, started a GoFundMe account because I have an umbilical hernia and it's so bad and I have no insurance. If anyone would be willing to share the link, I'll post the link. Yeah, it's okay, honey. Sure, go ahead, post it. I hate to hear that, girl. My brother had a hernia and had to have surgery. It was really painful. It really was. Lady, would you please quit staring at me? I don't know what she wants. Candy, post the link. And I'll make sure that I share it and stuff. I know how it is, girl, not having any insurance. I need knee surgery, teeth surgery. Hey, Waterski. Hey, Rona. Rona, you in Kentucky? No, you can't get Medicaid or anything unless like you're just declared disabled or something. Valerie, I have tried. Yeah, copy the link and post it, girl. Do they just let you die if you don't have health care? I mean, they have like little programs and stuff. Saz, hey, welcome. I hope I said that right. Saz. Oh yeah. I did a video this morning. They found another newborn baby abandoned. I'm trying to remember where it was at. I think it was Maryland. Abandoned in the woods, just right off the sidewalk. This man went for a walk. He heard a baby crying. Went into the woods, followed the baby's cry, and found a baby girl just hours old. He called police. Thank God she was okay. She looked like a healthy baby to me, a big newborn. They did find the mother, but they've not identified yet. Not around here, Valerie. You can't get Medicaid unless you got like, I think, a child under 5 and maybe drawing the TANF check, or you have to be disabled, draw like SSI. I believe that's what they told me at the social services. I don't know. I have zero income and can't get a medical card. It's hard to get Medicaid, isn't it, Lisa? Or unless you're pregnant. Now, if you're pregnant and you don't have any income, they will give it to you. I used to have Medicaid. And then I think after Timothy turned 5, I believe. I couldn't get it anymore. What's that link to, Valerie? Trans. Oh, medical. I'll check that out when I get off of here. Yeah, all 50, I think they said like 50 states have like the safe haven law. They can, if they don't want their baby, they can drop it off at a police or fire station, Andrew. I don't know. I'm with you. I don't know why they do stuff like that. Even teenagers should know better than that. When I was a teenager, I know better than to do something like that. Of course, I didn't get pregnant as a teenager. I'm sure they're scared, but they should have took the baby somewhere safe. You have to know, even a teenager, that if you leave the baby in the wilderness, in the woods, something's going to get it. It's going to die of the elements or an animal or something. They did say the mother, they didn't identify, but was being treated at the hospital. Didn't say what for. Just seems like there's more and more of these cases. Oh, yeah. Did y'all see where I didn't do a video on this? I didn't feel a need to. Elizabeth Smart's dad came out and admitted that he's gay and him and his wife are getting a divorce. Says Elizabeth Smart's father announces in an emotional letter that he is gay. He made a Facebook post and then he deleted it. Too late, of course. I saw it the other day and I just, I didn't feel like that was true crime and appropriate to do a video on, so I didn't. Yes, he's been married for how long? It is a shame. Birth can be a massive shock, so I do get why some people flip out. Yeah, I mean, I can understand on being scared and stuff like that, but there's just no excuse to leave a baby in the woods or in plastic bags and stuff. Even if you flip out, at least, they should take a baby somewhere safe. I think it was in Pennsylvania a while back, a baby was left on someone's doorstep. Maybe mac and cheese postpartum. I mean, I never had that, so I guess I've heard it can make them do out there things. Tanny, it's not a crime. No, I didn't feel like that. It was a crime. I got notified of it like right after it happened, and I was like, I'm not doing a video on that. That's not appropriate. That's, his personal life, and it's not a crime. But there's like tons and tons and tons of articles about it. I know, Andrew, when they put them in those plastic bags or leave them out in the elements, they have to know the baby's going to die. Yeah, there's a lot more resources. I get a lot of kids are afraid to tell their families they're pregnant, I believe. But his church has made it a spectacle. Yeah, Penny, they have made it a spectacle for sure. I mean, they've been in the in the media, and his family's been through enough with Elizabeth's kidnapping and all this and that. I did see him and his wife are divorcing, of course. He said he hated that she had been hurt with all this. Wasn't one the woman that helped with the kidnapping of Elizabeth? She was released last year, right? She was paroled. I mean, I can't believe the articles about what's his name, Ed Smart, just because he came out as gay. Gosh, almighty, leave the man alone. I'm sure that was very hard for him to come out publicly and admit that. Hey, Mel's biggest fan. Elizabeth has made it clear she won't be taking one side over the other, basically. Yeah. I wonder if it's going to be like an easy divorce or a nasty one. I hope it's not nasty. These people have been through enough. Hey, Sarah. Gosh, he's about 64, 65, and he's been living basically a lie his whole life. A lie to himself and to others. Now at least he can try to be happy after this blows over in the media. And then if he ever decides to date, that, that'll be all over the headlines, of course. Wanda Barzey, the kidnapper released. Thanks, mac and cheese. Elizabeth, she was a pretty girl, and she's a pretty woman too. People magazine has an article about her and Jamie Kloss and the Cleveland girls that were held captive for almost a decade. Wonder how Jamie Kloss is doing. I mean, she went through hell, seeing both of her parents murdered, being held captive, put under his bed. Gosh. I did not think they were going to find that girl alive. I really thought Jamie Kloss was dead. I really did. I felt like she was. I was wrong. I'm just scrolling the internet here, y'all. I was thinking about, I wonder when Joanna Cunningham's trial will begin for AJ Friend. I thought it might be in September. Maybe she goes back to court in September. And then the Roden murder case, when that happens, when that trial happens, those trials, I'm definitely going to be following it. We'll be discussing it for sure. I saw an article this morning, and it was disturbing. I didn't do a video on it. But the title was Former West Virginia Teacher and AIDS Charged After Mom Secretly Records Alleged Abuse. So the teacher and her two aides were arrested after they were allegedly recorded abusing a 6-year-old girl with autism. The teacher, Christina Lester, and her aides, June Urish and Kristen Dalty, were charged with misdemeanor failure to report abuse or neglect. The trio's arrest comes months after the little girl's mother, Amber Pack, found bruises on her 6-year-old daughter, uh, Audrey, I think. I don't know how you pronounce it. Anyways, when she came home from school, she found bruises on her. Now, this child is nonverbal, but she would actively resist going to school, crying when she had to get on the bus. So, what her mother did is she ordered a smile recording device and she put it up in her daughter's bun in her hair and sent her to school like that. She said when she came back, she was just horrified and could not believe what she heard. On the 8-hour recording, Pack heard Lester and the 2 aides allegedly threatening her and the other classmates, saying they would knock her teeth out or withhold food. The mother, of course, called the police, who met with the school principal the next week and played the audio. When the teachers were questioned about the recording, they allegedly said they were not speaking to the children but to one another. To make matters worse, the assistant superintendent called the assistant principal to tell Pack to destroy the file. And Pack is the mother. And prosecutors initially failed to press charges. So in February, Pack turned to social media and shared the recording on her Facebook page, where it got 10 million views within 24 hours. Soon after that, the attorney general filed a civil lawsuit against the teacher and the 2 aides for verbally assaulting students. In May, the lawsuit was amended to include the principal and superintendent. They wanted that evidence destroyed, and they were going to let that teacher and those 2 aides just keep on working and abusing children. I think that is a damn shame. Tanny, retired teacher here, infuriates me when I hear anything involving teachers, and it's a privilege to teach. Yeah, how could you do that to an autistic child that can't even speak? She couldn't talk, but she made it clear something was wrong because she did not want to go to school. She probably used to throw little hissy fits, as my granny calls it, on her mom because she didn't want to get on the bus because she was scared of that teacher and those aides, bless her heart. Yeah, like, why would you be saying that to each other, that you're going to knock each other's teeth down their throats and not going to give them food? No. They were even heard doing the same thing to other classmates. See, when I'd have found those bruises on my child, my ass would have been down there on them. She played it cool, though, by getting that little recording device and putting it up in her little girl's hair. It's sad. A lot of evil people in the world. That's for sure. They should never be allowed to be around children again. That little girl, just 6 years old. Here was another crazy story. A 12-year-old girl was driving, I guess, around the block with her dad in an SUV, and she hits a man and his dog and kills them both. And now her dad is charged for it. Says the father who put her in the driver's seat has been charged in connection with the man's death. The neighbor identifies the victim, 47-year-old Enrique Vasquez. I don't know how you pronounce that. Wow. The child began to pull forward from a parking space as a man was walking with his dog through the parking lot. When the child pressed the accelerator pedal, the Ford moved forward at a high rate of speed, struck the man, one of his dogs, and then a tree. Paramedics who arrived pronounced the victim dead at the scene. He was probably trying to teach his daughter to drive. But gosh, my papa took me to like up at the lake when nobody was in the parking lot to teach me to drive. That mom was smart and held it together. Yeah, she held it together better than me. I probably would have been down there cussing them bitches out. So crazy. Yeah, I said she was 12-year-old. I don't know why he would have been letting her drive at 12 years old. I mean, I used to aggravate my papa to let me drive and stuff, but can't be doing that around people. Teach your kids to drive, and there's people around and other vehicles. Just take them to an abandoned parking lot or something. Uh-oh. Another poor little child, Texas toddler, killed by car in parking lot after mother leaves him alone. Mom's charged. Teenage mother. She's been charged with felony child neglect after her 18-month-old son, who was trailing far behind her in a parking lot, was run over by a car. The boy died on August 14th outside a Houston apartment complex. The horrific incident was captured on surveillance video. Giselle Vasquez is the mother's name. She's out on bond. But she got a 2-month-old baby too, it says. So she had a toddler and a 2-month-old baby. Gosh. People, you've got to be more responsible than that. Oh my goodness. I saw on the news the other day this man backed over his daughter with the riding lawnmower, one of those big riding lawnmowers, and it cut her leg off, 3 years old. Hey, Gloria. Gloria, I went shopping last night and I yelled out to the mother, "Are your kids in the car? I don't want to hit anyone." Yeah. I went to school with a girl that her dad backed over her with the car. He about killed her. Yeah, Candy, it's hard to make it, especially with a blended family. Hey, Storm. Good day. I'm good. How are you? Oh, that's okay, Gisette. I'm just reading articles from People magazine. Just seems like there's just like so many little bitty kids that get killed and murdered, little toddlers, and parents just don't watch them, don't take care of them, leave them in hot cars. Um, oh my gosh, let's see when this article was. It says North Carolina man arrested for allegedly keeping woman and her infant captive for a month. James Brian Peterson of North Carolina has been arrested after he allegedly holding a woman and 8-month-old captive. He held them for over a month. According to Star News, Peterson allegedly kidnapped the woman and the baby around July 4th and then moved them from a place of initial restraint in his driveway to a spot about 75 yards from his residence on August 1st. He allegedly used a taser on the woman multiple times, held her at gunpoint, and sexually assaulted her. Following the woman's 911 call, Peterson was arrested and charged with 2 counts of assault on a female, 1 count of sexual battery, 1 count of assault by pointing a gun. Oh my gosh, he was held on a $20,000 bond and was released August 10th. But he is back in jail because they served a search warrant. Upon further investigation, he was arrested again, this time for crimes including 1 count of human trafficking adult victim, 1 count of human trafficking a child victim, and 1 count of first-degree kidnapping, and 1 count of sexual servitude. Now he's on a $2 million bond. Well, what did I miss? Did he do this twice? Let's see. I guess the woman got a hold of the phone and called 911 and said she's being held against her will. Yeah, another Peterson. Like, what the hell's going on with these damn Peterson men? Like, what is up with them? Scott Peterson, Drew Peterson. Now we have here Psycho James Peterson. Wasn't there a Peterson the other day, too? Oh, Michael Peterson. These people are crazy. Oh, yeah, let me tell y'all this before I forget. I made a post about it. But that Brooke Houts, the one that accidentally uploaded the video to YouTube abusing her dog, there is a petition on change.org to get her banned from YouTube, and it has lots and lots of signatures. I signed it. I think she should. I think that she's a fake, a phony. That video proves it. This woman, I'm assuming she's supposed to be some kind of dog trainer. Oh my goodness. My dogs are a handful. I don't hit them and push them and hold them down. And that spitting on that dog really got to me. That pissed me off worse than her pushing on the dog and stuff. Stupid, stupid woman. Did you sign it? Just say it. Good. Oh, yeah, Robert Peterson. Forgot about him. Something going on with the Peterson people. No offense if your last name's Peterson, but these Peterson men, I mean, there's like a whole bunch of them that's murdered their wives. It's crazy. But anything, back to Brooke, she should not be able to own a dog. And she should be charged with animal abuse. I mean, California has strict laws against animal abuse. They got video footage of what she was doing to that dog, spitting on that dog. That was so disgusting. Why would she do that? When you get down in the floor on a dog's level, especially a hyperactive dog, a playful dog, they're going to think you want to play with them. If I get down the floor right now, my dogs will come over to me and be wanting to play. She doesn't need a dog. She needs to rehome that dog. I think someone that lives out near her, some other celebrity, offered to take that dog from her, buy it, just to get it away from her. I think his name's, what's his name? Sphinx or something. Sphinx or something. Sphinx. He's a beautiful dog. A little big for me. I mean, I wouldn't get a dog that size because, they're very hyperactive. I couldn't handle it. Evidently, she can't handle it either. Maybe she needs to call the dog whisperer. I know people need second chances, but I think that's the way this girl is off camera a lot. She puts on this happy attitude on camera. She's fake as hell. Fake as hell. She was trying to put on a happy attitude when she was sitting there on camera. But you saw how she acted when that dog interrupted her. Crap, if I got mad every time my dog interrupted me, I'd be mad 24/7. Yeah, you could ride that dog to the shops. It's like a big horse. I'm a little bit intimidated by Dobermans. That's right, Shirley. People's mean to animals. Don't trust them around kids. Don't trust them at all. People that are mean to animals got evil in them. Psychos. Psychotic. I can't stand to see anyone mistreat an animal at all, any kind of animal. I'm petrified of dogs. Oh, really, Tanny? Oh, you would love Skylar, my beagle. She's a sweetheart. She loves everybody she meets. And some dogs I'm scared of. There are mean dogs. Like, I'm a dog lover. There are mean dogs. There are dogs I'm scared of. I think there was a group of wild dogs that attacked and killed a man a while back. Maybe, I think it was in Georgia or somewhere. Dogs will go feral, gang up together, and you have a pack of wild dogs. I've seen a pack of wild dogs. It had little bitty dogs with it too. They came through my yard one time. We used to have a bad problem around here with wild dogs, but not so much anymore. My neighbor has a beagle named Sophie. She loves me and I love her. Beagles are the best. They're really good with kids. Beagles are. Skylar, every time she hears my neighbor's two little boys, she wants outside. Now, my other neighbor's kid, she wants inside when he comes out. I swear she does. She makes him nervous. I caught him the other day trying to swarp her with a broom. His sorry ass mother sitting on the porch. I said, hey, don't be swinging that broom at my dog like that. She yelled at him, and I thought to myself, yeah, you yelled at him after I come outside and caught him doing it. She was sitting there the whole time, scrolling that phone, letting him run around in his underwear outside. Yeah, just that people, yeah, there's theories going around that Epstein didn't kill himself, but they ruled his death a suicide. Oh, Shirley, I love your standard poodle. I love poodles. There's this brother sister duo I watch here on YouTube. It used to be called Shoot the Shit, but they changed their name to The Porch. And they've got a big, I think it's a poodle. It may be a Labradoodle. His name is Charlie. That dog is awesome. I don't mind big dogs like that, like Labradoodles or something, but the big Dobermans and Rottweilers, I'm kind of intimidated of. Pit bulls scare me a little bit. There's Candy's GoFundMe link, y'all, if y'all want to help her out with her medical issues. Highlight it. And you need to share that, Candy, on like Facebook and everywhere. I hope you get the help that you need. The link doesn't work, Valerie says. I've watched them before. They crack me up, Shirley. That brother sister duo, they crack me up. When I first started watching them, I thought they were husband and wife. They're brother sister duo. I've got to go get me some coffee. Hey, Ellie, how are you? My friend had a boxer pit bull mix. Only dog that ever scared me. Yeah, my brother had a couple different pit bulls that were really nice, sweet, but I've been around them since they were puppies. Most pit bulls are sweet. It's just people give these dogs a bad name by trying to get them to fight and doing this and that. My favorite dog has always been a beagle and a poodle. My first dog was a poodle. Her name was Missy. She was black. She was black when I got her as a puppy, but she turned gray looking. Yeah, try to post your link again, Candy. They said it didn't work. My last mini pincher's name was Missy. Yeah, my friend had a mini pincher. Oh my gosh, that little thing was mean as shit. Now our little schnauzer, Smokey, he's pretty damn mean. Not to us, but he can be to other people. He has straightened up a little bit because Ladybug, my sidekick, is the sheriff around here. She's the boss. She's the last one we took in, and she's the boss. She rules the roost here. She keeps everybody in line. If any dog tries to jump on me, like, just jump up on me, want me to pet them or anything, she runs them off. It's so funny. Oh. I had a big dumb lab named Hannibal, worst guard dog ever, loves everyone. I know, Ellie. That's what I said. If Skylar was here by herself and someone broke in, she wouldn't care. She'd just want them to pet her. But nobody's getting past Lady's big mouth. That dog's got the loudest bark ever. Big loud air conditioner. We cut off. It sounds like a freaking dog pound here when someone comes and knocks on the door. I don't have a lot of company, so when I do get company, they go berserk. Lady barks at everybody, every dog around. every person around. Oh, you're welcome, Katie. That's what we're here for, girl. Hope you get a bunch of people that share it. I'll share it to my Facebook here in a little bit when I get off here. I think I'm going to wind this live stream down and get off here and get some things done. I got to go over to Sonny's lot. My husband's off work today, but he's gone right now. But when he gets back, I think we're going to put up some chicken fencing and stuff. So another day full of work as always. I just got the awfulest head pain in my head. Ah, that hurts. Your daughter's 8 months old, Candy. It's been a rough year, has it? Sorry to hear that, girl. Same prayers for you. I know how it is not to have insurance. Really can't afford to go to the doctor and stuff. I totally get that. Well, y'all have a great day. Thanks for chatting. I'll probably see y'all in the morning as usual. Have a great day. Love you and peace. I guess I'll be watching Diane's live stream tonight, so I'll see y'all on there.